guys and welcome. Today we have Lulu, the Madnes, who asked me to go over some of his games, which is what I'll be doing. Yes. So, let's get to the Lulu. Lulu bought, let's see, Spellfield's Edge, 3 mana pots, health pots and 1 mana pot, against a Alistair Caitlyn. Yes, and he had a Varus. Luna's very good at poking, but I'm not sure you'll be able to poke in this bot lane that much because Caitlyn has long range, and Varus is not that much of an early game bully. So I would probably have preferred to just have Maroons, which should be offensive, and then have Coin instead. Good. They don't have a jungler? Okay, I don't get the enemy team how they should be standing. Yeah. First thing I wanted to mention is that when you came to lane, you skilled your spell immediately. We don't do that as a support player. We wait to see, in case we get invaded, we want to see how we should react. If you are the only one, you just Whimsy yourself away. If you are invading, you want to have the Glitter Lance or the Whimsy. And if you and Varus are getting attacked because they are invading, you want the Glitter Lance to help you both get out of there. Okay, so now we have started. Good pulling. First off, we want to help the AD carry reach level 2 before the enemy bot lane. So try to use your auto attack on the enemy minions and keep auto attacking the Alistair when he comes for you like that. The second thing could be that you place your ward over in their bush immediately to get some vision and get control of the lane. And so you can keep on auto attacking. Yeah, good. The only thing you should be worried about right now is you have just placed your ward, meaning it'll be up around 250-ish, 350, sorry, which is about the time that a jungler would normally come. You don't know that Jax might not be there yet, so you could maybe think that he was out in jungle doing stuff with his heal, but yeah, just to mention it. Good. Keep auto-attacking. See if you can, I know it's the AD carry thing, but if you can get the attack move on. Yeah, like that. Pretty much attack move. So you can get as much damage off as possible, pretty much. Just keep auto-attacking during the laning phase to make more pressure in the lane, to force Alistair to heal. And if he heals all his mana off, because Alistair costs a lot of mana, he will not be able to engage later in the game, because he used all his mana for heal. Yeah? Really good with the auto attacks. Now we should only be a little bit worried about... Okay, really good. Whimsy. And switch to Alistair. A little bit late. Okay, so now you both have a AFK. The thing I wanted to mention is that you placed your ward in this river bush. It's a good spot, but normally we only place a ward in here if we are against mobile junglers. That means something that can jump or dash, so they can get from this point over in this bush. If we think that Jax might come, he's not able to do that unless he places a ward, and I'm not even sure he'll do that in order to jump to it. So it's much better. He's an immobile jungler, if he were ruin jungle. So what we could do is simply ward in the river instead, because that will give you a few seconds more where you can discover the enemy jungler and react to it. Speed him up, speed your AD carry up. Your polymorph can be just as useful when you use it as a speed buff instead. Careful not to take the minions. If you want to auto attack to help your AD carry, take the ones that don't have aggro. That is much easier for the AD carry to farm. Okay. I have some time, okay. Let's get you back in the lane. You bought Science Zone as the first one and Boots, which is pretty good. However, you bought 3 health pots, I think it is. That's a little bit overkill. You don't need that many. And there was no reason for you to roam up there, since there was absolutely no mid laner. You didn't have a mid laner, so you shouldn't be up here. You just put yourself in a 2v1 situation. Let's see that again. Wasn't about here? Yeah. You're walking up now. You notice this thing is gonna happen, and Lux is now not able to. She actually died, so she's not here anymore. You are still walking in the lane. You are still a support, even though you're Lulu and have quite some damage. You are kind of overstepping this. Okay, so let's get you back in the lane. Where did all your helpers go, by the way? You had 3, didn't I say 3? Yeah, you put them all, you can see you're stacking them. It's not gonna help. You can see the cooldown over here. And as soon as that cooldown, you have eaten a whole cookie, a whole biscuit, then you can get a new one. And then you can get the insta health and mana back. You will not get insta mana and health back by using more pots. That's not how they work. Sorry to say. You just disengage it. That was, you couldn't catch them anyways. try not to seek fights that you cannot take. The reason why I say you cannot take it is because Lux was kinda low, you got low, but Varus was only half HP and had no mana. So you couldn't take the fight versus the full HP with long range Caitlyn and Israel, who's actually pretty good off so far. Alastor will probably not mix with you guys and engage, but still he can make it really really sad for you and maybe turn his death into 2 kills to his team. So I wouldn't fight them in the first place. So you have to also learn which fights to take. So look at the HP and the mana and kind of predict, is this a fight we can win? Is this even a good fight for us? Good one. By the way, if you noticed, there's a ward in here. I know you couldn't see it, but you kind of auto-attack from it. That was kind of ballsy. I would probably have speeding him up will not help. I would have used either my shield or the ultimate for it. But yeah, back to the ward. You auto-attack from it, meaning there's a ward in the bush. Use your sweeper. Just use that to check if you are right or it was just a minion. It feels like you always have flash. Again, we have the same thing with the ward. The ward is good, but again for mobile junglers, or if you are pushing up to here, it's still okay. Then you can react. But if you're pushing behind this line, meaning from here and all the way up to the turret, you will not be able to react. Even though you have a ward out there, you will not be able to react to a jungler that could gank you. Which is why this is not good enough. If you're scared that if you're pushing behind this line, you'll try to either ward up the Drake Pit, up here at the buffs, or on the other side. So you have a complete triangle where they cannot get through, and maybe a pink ward in your own tribush. Okay, what did you buy? You were going for the Frost Crane's Claim, I think. By the way, in this state of the game, pots are not really useful anymore. So try not to buy them. You also need to work on reading your AD carry. It was obvious that he was gonna stay and hit the turret until it dies. So just stick with him. Unless it's something you can risk dying of, you should always stick with your AD carry. You kind of ordered the wrong one, mate. Yeah, it was Frost Queen's claim. If you are ahead, I would actually recommend, and pots again, no pots. If you are ahead, I would just recommend you to get the Frost Fang. That is the first upgrade from Spellfield's Edge, and then leave it there. Don't go any further up for Frost Queen's claim. It's not cost efficient. So what you could have bought was going into a Seek's Herald. Seek's Harbinger, sorry, the name changed. Seek's Harbinger, which is really good if you are ahead and you can snowball your team even to a bigger lead. I think you need to work a little bit on your skill shots as well. You're kind of taking it all. Or at least try to shield yourself when you can see you cannot dodge, so you don't take so much damage. Because Israel, I can see he hurts pretty hard, so there's no reason for you to take his damage. Try to shield the area. Good. It was an okay fight. Really good pull him off. It was really important that you pulled him off that Jax. I don't think I have to say the warning thing again. Are you going from a Relonomicon? I don't know. Speedy radio. Okay. What I have noticed as well, doing, yeah, you're right, I didn't even pick that up. But you are not using your sweeper enough. You really need to use a sweeper a lot more than you're doing right now. Just check the most common places like this bush over here and around this area. These three spots and that occurs to both sides, meaning this one, this area, and this area, is almost always warded. So try to just use a sweeper there and see if anything is in there. How the resets. Oh, that's surrender. Okay, thank you for the game. I will take another one in just 1 second, as you could see we spoke about.